Yo, what's up, everybody? I am getting a new camera holder, tripod, whatever you want to call it, very soon, so that it doesn't look like ass pretty much when I'm filming these videos. But I did have to stop in because we got Thursday night coming up. We got Vikings and the Eagles. That should be a good game unless the typical Kirk Cousins shows up. I know that's a cliche joke by now, but you know, it's kind of it shows itself, so hopefully it doesn't show itself. Hopefully there's a good game. We need it. NFC has a drought of good teams, so hopefully Vikings could shake up the Eagles a little bit. So no, I gotta make another video because the Dolphins, man, we're getting ready for Sunday's game. Sunday night's game, we're gonna be the next primetime game after this Thursday night. And I'm just so excited. I think it's going to be a true team win. It's going to be defense showing up. You know, everyone was kind of a little mad about how the last outing went. But they did, like we talked about, they stepped up when it mattered. I do still think that Vic didn't want to put all the tape out there against Belichick, give him anything to have to go up and use and try and leverage. So what I think might happen, is they're gonna go with the game plan. Austin Eckler ran all over them. Let's go ahead and just do the same thing. We got Zeke Elliott that they brought in and Ramondre Stevenson, who's been killing it. So they're probably gonna leverage those two a whole lot, and I'm hoping Vic's like, you fell right into my trap type of thing. We won't know until it happens. Who knows? Maybe they're going to think that's what I think's going to happen, so they try and do something different. You never know how these go down. We're going to have masterminds going against each other. It's going to be a great battle. If that's the case, two geniuses going at each other, it might be a long, drawn-out chess match, where eventually it ends with a checkmate. Mike McDaniel taking the W for sure. But I do think if that's the case, it might just be kind of a low scoring, let your defense kind of break down their offense. And, I think our defense actually is going to stand a good chance here. He's going to try whatever he can to get it going, the offense. And it took a while last game, but then they kind of put it together. So hopefully we could just have a good outing the whole game. Same with the offense. There was some plays where we're a little bit, it's filling themselves out early on in the season, first game, get those jitters out. Now it should be, we're feeling comfortable. We're on the road again. I believe they're favorites even on the road. I'm not exactly sure, but they should be because these. How do you stop these guys? They're Patriots, their defense, they can get you, they can bring pressure. We know Tua's great with pocket presence, eluding it. It's going to be a real test for the O-line. Hopefully Teron, there's a shitty play. If he's 100%, I want him playing. If he's not 100%, I want him resting. Kendall Lamb did a great job last week, so it'll be a test for whoever's out there. But they don't have great coverage players out there. So I'm not too worried, especially if they do blitz and bring pressure and leave, someone isolated out there. I think that'd be kind of idiotic. Tua's going to get the ball out right away, and then if you brought pressure with an extra guy, there's going to be one less out there to cover the middle of the field or whatever we decide to dissect. I really do think we're at that kind of point where we're a potent offense. We can do what we want to do, and we put defenses on their heels every game. It's obviously the Tyreek effect and Waddle. You gotta be scared when they're coming out, and I just think that we might even change it up and focus on the run game a little bit, pressure that, or at least force it early on. Definitely, I could see that happening. And then if we need to let it loose, we always have that ability, but it's time for us to work on a different aspect of our game. So I do think that this, like I mentioned, is going to be a great win. It is going to be a great game. And as you keep the Freudian slip or whatever it might be, maybe I'm premonitioning something. I keep saying the Dolphins are going to win because it's going to happen. We know that. There was a reporter, I'm not going to name any names, that just recently was on a podcast that I love, All Dolphins podcast. Alan Poupart and Omar Kelly had the audacity to say that he thinks that Mac Jones is a more accurate. He said either the same or more, I believe. He definitely said that he believes that Mac's more. That's what I was left with. And I just it's funny because there's numbers out there to prove otherwise. Number one in QBR last year, just even last game, less interceptions, more wins. Tua's just a winner. Mac Jones, he's a great facilitator. He's gonna do good. He's not gonna be costly with the ball. He definitely doesn't have the Jameis Winston effect. Someone's open, he's gonna connect with them. So it's really up to the defense to be stout, bring pressure. We could bring pressure, I believe, especially if the Patriots O-line is. They were on the injury report this week. A lot of them. If they're not playing or they're not 100%, we better dominate the trenches, and pretty much have our way. And we don't even need to bring pressure if that's the case. We could just get up there with our front base package, and Jalen Phillips is gonna get there no matter what. He's a beast. If you have him chasing after Mac Jones at all, you saw we had those surprise blitz. They like to keep opponents on their toes. They want to show that this is they think of it as a chess match, and what gives you advantage, element of surprise. So that's what they're looking for. It's going to be stuff that you're not totally expecting, but Tyreek is probably going to get at least over 120 yards this game, at the very least. I do think Waddle's going to have a good game as well. He's going to open him up. He's going to get near that 100 yard mark. Might even eclipse it this game. But again, I do think we're going to focus probably on a little bit of the running game, getting the tight ends involved, getting everyone else involved to show that, we don't have to put it in the two dangerous people, because you're going to try and take that away from us, Bill Belichick. So I do think it's going to be we're going to call up to anyone that, is available, can get open. You're getting the ball, and we're going to see just a true team win. I do believe that. Again, I just wanted to touch base. I might have another video. I'll have a prediction video with the kids. So thank you guys for tuning in. I swear I will get a better setup so it doesn't look like this. And again, just thanks everyone for supporting. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're going to be doing game day. Are you going to be pre-celebrating already the win that we know is coming, or are you going to be biting your nails at home? I'm guilty of doing that a little bit sometimes, but lately with the Dolphins, Tua's out there. I know I've been feeling a lot more comfortable. I used to feel real uneasy game days when we had Tannehill. No disrespect. I don't like to disrespect players, They're out there doing great things. They got in the NFL for a reason. So, but it just wasn't. I didn't feel 100%, safe with any other quarterback. Fitzpatrick, I felt the best with. I loved having him. But it was time for Tua to step in and get started on his dynasty. So, again, thanks everyone. We'll talk to you soon. Fins up, baby.